Believe it or not, goldfish have great memories. Contrary to the popular myth that goldfish forget things in just 3 seconds, research reveals that these surprisingly intelligent creatures can retain information for as long as 5 months. Studies conducted in laboratories show that goldfish can be trained to perform impressive tasks, such as pushing levers for food rewards and recognizing various shapes and colors. They even exhibit a remarkable ability to return to feeding stations at specific times, indicating the presence of an internal clock. Furthermore, goldfish develop social bonds. They remember their tank mates and even recognize their human caregivers, associating specific individuals with feeding times. When challenged with mazes, goldfish can navigate paths to rewards long after they've learned them, sometimes recalling routes weeks later. This ability demonstrates that goldfish possess complex neural processes and a keen sense of curiosity, far exceeding the simplistic view of them as forgetful creatures. So the next time someone jokes about a goldfish's short attention span, you'll have a compelling truth to share. You might be shocked to learn that a giant virus exists. The Pandora virus, discovered in 2013, takes the spotlight as the largest virus known to science. What makes this virus fascinating isn't just its impressive size, it's actually visible under a standard microscope, a capability that most viruses lack. Imagine being able to see a virus without needing specialized equipment. The Pandora virus boasts a genome that is an incredible 50 times larger than that of the flu virus. To put this in perspective, it's like comparing a lengthy novel to a quick comic book. The Pandora virus has much more story to tell through its complex genetic material. Isolating it from a water sample in a Brazilian pond, researchers highlighted its significant role in challenging our existing understanding of viruses. The discovery prompts scientists to rethink viral evolution and how these organisms interact with other microscopic life forms. With unique features and its impressive size, the Pandora virus is more than just a scientific curiosity. It could shed light on the intricate mysteries of virology and the origins of life itself. You might be shocked to learn that cobras can warn you. Imagine standing in front of a cobra, which is not just preparing to strike, but also using its unique defense mechanisms. When a cobra spreads its iconic hood, it creates a striking visual, a deceptive tactic that makes it appear larger and more threatening. However, that's only part of its strategy. Some species of cobras enhance their defenses by secreting pheromone-rich saliva, which serves a dual purpose: marking territory and attracting mates. If intimidation and olfactory signals don't deter intruders, the famous spitting cobra takes it a step further. This remarkable snake can eject venom with precision, aiming at potential threats from as far away as 1.8 meters. The venom, designed for both blindness and excruciating pain, acts as a highly effective chemical weapon. This sophisticated combination of bluffing, chemical communication, and physical defense showcases why cobras are among the most adept survivalists in the animal kingdom. No other snake exhibits this chilling blend of tactics quite like them. Ever thought about why bottled water costs so much? It might surprise you to learn that many well-known bottled water brands often source their water directly from public tap systems. This means that instead of pristine springs, you could be buying water that's essentially your local tap water. Yes, this water might contain similar minerals and additives like fluoride. So, why are you paying a premium price for something that flows from your kitchen sink? On average, bottled water can be hundreds of times more expensive than tap water, which raises important questions about value and quality. While the bottled water industry promotes these products as purer or healthier, they frequently offer just filtered water, and in some cases, they aren't held to the same rigorous safety standards as public water supplies. Considering these factors, next time you're thirsty, ask yourself if that expensive bottle is worth it. Using a reusable water bottle filled from the tap can save you money, cut down on plastic waste, and provide you with water that is just as safe and refreshing. Ever wondered why some watermelons cost a fortune? The answer lies in the extraordinary Densuke watermelon, a rare gem grown exclusively on the island of Hokkaido in Japan. These unique watermelons stand out with their famously sweet and juicy taste, but what truly grabs attention is their striking, shiny black skin. Unlike typical watermelons that sport the usual green exterior, the Densuke's dark hue adds an air of mystery and appeal. Their skyrocketing prices, sometimes exceeding $6,000 for just one fruit, stem from their rarity and the meticulous care involved in cultivating them. Farmers work diligently to nurture these delicate fruits, ensuring they receive the perfect balance of water and sunlight while guarding them against pests. Consequently, each Densuke watermelon not only delights the palate, but also embodies luxury, often being gifted as a high-status item among connoisseurs. So, the next time you enjoy a slice of regular watermelon, ponder how extraordinary and valuable the Densuke variety must be. Let's uncover the truth discover the secrets of Turkey's underground city. In the heart of Cappadocia lies Derinkuyu, the world's largest underground city, a mind-boggling marvel of ancient engineering. Imagine a city that could shelter up to 20,000 people, including their livestock and supplies, all hidden beneath the earth. Built as a refuge during times of war and danger, this incredible subterranean network stretches down approximately 60 meters and encompasses multiple levels. Within its walls, you'll find homes, kitchens, wine cellars, and even chapels, all meticulously designed for survival. Ingenious air shafts keep the atmosphere fresh and bring in natural light, making it surprisingly cozy despite its depth. The clever ventilation systems ensure a comfortable environment, while massive stone doors can be rolled shut at a moment's notice to protect against invaders. Today, visitors can wander through its narrow corridors and vast chambers, stepping back in time to experience the resilience and ingenuity of its ancient inhabitants. Derinkuyu isn't just a historical artifact. It stands as a remarkable testament to how humans can adapt to even the harshest circumstances. Did you know that Birtawil is a land without owners? This fascinating region, nestled between Egypt and Sudan, is an intriguing example of geopolitical quirks. Spanning approximately 2,060 square kilometers, Birtawil stands as one of the few places on Earth that is officially unclaimed and unwanted by any nation. The underlying cause of this peculiar situation lies in historical boundary disputes. Egypt and Sudan have long settled borders they both prioritize, protecting their claims to more valuable territories nearby. Claiming Birtawil would mean renegotiating their boundaries, an action neither country desires. Consequently, this desolate patch of land, filled with arid sands and rocky terrains, remains largely ignored. Its existence challenges our understanding of ownership and territory in a world shaped by history and past decisions. The irony is palpable. How can a place so vast remain overlooked? It provides an unusual canvas for questions about sovereignty and human interest. What if someone decided to stake a claim on this barren plot? Would it spark a debate or simply continue this unique status of being unwanted? Exploring Bertawil leads us to reconsider what it means to own land in the modern world. You won't believe this about humpback whale songs. Absolutely, humpback whales are not merely enormous ocean dwellers. They are also accomplished vocalists. Each male humpback possesses a distinctive song, performed during the breeding season, which can actually evolve over time. Picture a dynamic community of musicians, each inspiring the other. In a particular region, male humpbacks frequently harmonize with similar melodies, fostering a rich musical tradition. Over time, these songs can transform, incorporating new themes and omitting others, much like how popular music evolves. Scientists posit that this phenomenon occurs because whales engage with one another, learning from each other's melodies. This interaction results in a vibrant song that might sound entirely different from one year to the next. Researchers have diligently documented these captivating songs for decades, and each new chorus unveils exciting insights into whale behavior and communication. So, the next time you envision whales, remember, they are not just gliding beneath the waves. They are also creating the ocean's symphony, enriching the underwater world with their melodic tales. Here's something incredible about goat vision. Goats are known for their fearless climbing on steep cliffs, but it's their remarkable eyes that play a crucial role in their daring agility. Unlike human eyes, which have round pupils, goats possess rectangular, horizontal pupils that grant them an astonishing panoramic field of vision measuring up to 320 degrees. This unique adaptation enables goats to detect movement from virtually every direction without the need to turn their heads. Imagine navigating rocky terrain while constantly aware of potential dangers. Even more fascinating is their ability to rotate their eyes independently, helping to maintain a steady view of their surroundings as they traverse uneven landscapes. This feature functions similarly to a built-in stabilizer, providing them with the confidence to traverse high-altitude ledges where predators might be lurking. It's not simply their strong legs that keep goats safe. Their extraordinary eyes have evolved to enhance balance, survival, and an almost 360-degree lookout, ensuring they are always prepared for whatever might come their way. Isn't nature amazing? Guess what really drives highway wear and tear? Aging highway infrastructure, tricky weather conditions, and the constant flow of vehicles all play a big role in the need for ongoing maintenance of U.S. highways. Picture yourself cruising down a highway filled with potholes. It's not just a nuisance, it poses serious safety risks. Over time, the heavy loads from trucks and cars cause significant wear and tear, leading to cracks and other structural issues that compromise road safety. Unpredictable weather patterns, such as heavy rain, snowstorms, and extreme heat, further exacerbate the situation by hastening this deterioration. As a result, road crews find themselves continually busy. They patch surfaces, repaint lane markings, and ensure that crucial safety signs remain visible. This regular maintenance is essential not just for the driver's comfort, but also for overall safety on the roads. Moreover, investing in repairs and upkeep can significantly extend the life of the highways, offering financial savings in the long run. So, the next time you encounter construction or repairs, remember that it's all part of the effort to keep our highways safe and functional for everyone. Prepare to be amazed by snail mucus communication. Snail mucus is far more than just a slimy trail. It serves as an intricate communication system that helps these creatures survive and thrive. This multifunctional substance acts as a lubricant, allowing snails to glide over rough surfaces and cling to vertical places like tree trunks. What's truly captivating is that snails use their mucus to embed chemical signals which serve as invisible messages to fellow snails. These pheromones can indicate pathways to food or even signal readiness to mate, creating a social network of sorts among these mollusks. Other snails pick up on these cues, effectively following the trail like a scavenger hunt for resources. In more challenging environments, snails can strategically overwrite their trails with confusing signals to mislead competitors and predators. Equally impressive is the mucus's role in moisture retention, preventing dehydration in harsh climates. This seemingly simple substance has evolved to become a vital tool in a snail's survival kit, combining navigation, defense, and social interaction into one remarkable package. Most people don't know this, but museums abound in America. The United States boasts approximately 35,000 museums, the highest number of any country in the world. This impressive diversity means you can find a museum to match nearly any interest, whether it's the grandeur of fine art at the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York City or the quirky charm of the International Museum of Ventriloquism in Fort Mitchell, Kentucky. Many museums, like the iconic Smithsonian in Washington, D.C., not only attract millions of visitors each year, but also serve as vital centers for education and cultural preservation. They house artifacts that tell the stories of our past, celebrate creativity, and even explore niche hobbies like collecting cereal boxes. Each visit can offer a fresh perspective on a topic you thought you knew well, with hands-on exhibits and interactive displays that engage visitors of all ages. Museums can transform a regular weekend into a treasure hunt of knowledge and inspiration, so why not plan a trip with your friends or family? You could uncover exciting tales and discover passions you never knew you had. Surprisingly, it's a fact that we cling to old measurements. Despite the global trend favoring the metric system, which is widely embraced by nearly every country, the United States, Myanmar, and Liberia remain tied to the British imperial system. This peculiar choice stems from historical, cultural, and traditional roots, making these three nations stand out on the world stage. The metric system, built on units of 10, simplifies calculations. 1 liter equals 1,000 milliliters, and 1 kilometer equals 1,000 meters. This clarity benefits everyone, from chefs crafting recipes to scientists conducting experiments. In contrast, Americans grapple with inches, feet, and gallons. Ever tried converting a mile to kilometers? It's no easy task. This measurement divide can also lead to confusion among travelers and affect international trade and communication. As discussions on standardizing global measurements gain momentum, many are left wondering if these countries will eventually adopt the metric system. For now, this curious mix of measurement systems exemplifies how history can shape our everyday lives. Is it really true that Ganvi floats on water? This remarkable village in Benin, known as the Venice of Africa, elegantly rises above the shimmering waters of Lake Nokoué on stilts. Picture a vibrant community bustling with life, where local families navigate a series of canals in colorful boats instead of cars. The ingenious construction of homes on stilts protects residents from seasonal floods, showcasing their resilience and adaptability. At the heart of Ganvi, fishing is more than just a livelihood. It's a way of life, with families waking at dawn to cast their nets in the lake's rich waters. The colorful stilted houses create a stunning backdrop for daily activities, filling the air with laughter and chatter. Each visit reveals a unique snapshot of life intertwined with nature, as the villagers demonstrate how human ingenuity can meld with environmental challenges. From the vibrant market scenes to the serene waterways, every corner of Ganvi tells a story of harmony and community. Discovering this floating village not only captivates the imagination, but also inspires appreciation for a lifestyle driven by the rhythm of water. This might surprise you: Norway's stunning Bolton boulder. Nestled high in a mountain crevasse, the Bolton boulder stands as a remarkable natural wonder on Mountain, soaring over 3,000 feet above sea level. This majestic rock formation isn't merely a random boulder. It holds secrets from the last ice age, when glaciers slowly melted and left behind massive stones like this one in precarious places. Thrill seekers and adventurers flock to this site, captivated by its breathtaking views and intriguing history. Base jumpers, in particular, see the boulder as an exhilarating launchpad, leaping into the air with nothing but vast sky beneath them. The boulder's dramatic positioning between two towering cliffs creates a stunning backdrop for both photographs and heart-pounding experiences. Whether you're an adrenaline enthusiast or simply a lover of natural beauty, the Bolton boulder offers an unforgettable experience. So, if you're venturing to Norway anytime soon, don't miss the chance to witness this incredible boulder, where adventure meets history, all set against the backdrop of nature's splendor. Have you ever wondered why the guillotine was used? The guillotine, often recognized as a grim symbol of the French Revolution, was designed not just for its terrifying efficacy, but also as a means of forming a fair system of justice. This machine featured a heavy, razor-sharp blade that would swiftly drop after a prisoner's head was positioned within a wooden frame, severing it in seconds. Contrarily to what we might think, this method was considered a more humane alternative at the time, aiming to spare individuals from the prolonged suffering of more torturous execution methods that often included burning or drawing and quartering. Introduced in the late 18th century, proponents argued that the guillotine offered equality in execution as it applied to all, regardless of one's social class. While history often depicts it as a device of horror and brutality, it also represents a pivotal moment in society's evolving views on justice and punishment. The fact that it symbolized the radical changes of the French Revolution invites us to consider how we understand justice today. Is there still a need for reform in modern systems? Here's something incredible about octopuses and their camouflage. Octopuses are the ultimate shapeshifters, not just changing hues, but also altering the very texture of their skin. With the help of thousands of specialized muscle-controlled structures known as papillae, these remarkable creatures can transition from glassy smooth to spiky and rough in mere milliseconds. This extraordinary ability allows them to blend seamlessly into diverse environments such as coral reefs, rocky seafloors, or lush fields of seaweed. Their camouflage skills are so effective that they can virtually vanish from sight, evading predators and sneaking up on prey. However, octopuses impress us not only with their physical transformation, but also with their intelligence. Research shows they can observe, remember, and adapt their camouflage patterns based on previous experiences and their surroundings. This indicates that their color and texture changes are not just reflexive, but calculated responses, essentially choices they make, showcasing a blend of memory, observation, and sophisticated neural coordination. Isn't it astonishing how these fascinating creatures exemplify one of nature's most advanced and dynamic forms of disguise? Most people don't know this, but sea urchins are fascinating. At first glance, a sea urchin may appear to be just a spiky ball, but its spines hold a multitude of secrets. Beyond their primary role in defense, these sharp protrusions contribute significantly to the urchin's mobility. They help the sea urchin gently nudge itself along rocky surfaces or coral reefs, while its tube feet offer control and suction. Remarkably, the spines serve as sensory tools as well, allowing the sea urchin to detect changes in water flow or the presence of nearby creatures. Some species even utilize their spines to carry bits of shell or debris, effectively camouflaging themselves from predators. In certain tropical varieties, the spines contain venom, which can immobilize small prey or frighten off larger threats. Far below the ocean's surface, sea urchins play a crucial role as ecosystem engineers, maintaining coral balance and enhancing seabed cleanliness. With their spines functioning both as armor and aids for movement, they showcase the incredible adaptability and resilience of life in some of the planet's harshest marine environments. Is it really true that dung beetles navigate by starlight? It might sound unbelievable, but these tiny creatures have a remarkable talent for using the cosmos as their guide. Dung beetles, which are famous for their ability to roll balls of dung as food and breeding materials, actually rely on the Milky Way to help them navigate in the dark. Studies show that when they venture out at night, they can align themselves with specific constellations, keeping their dung balls rolling in a straight line. This precise navigation is crucial for avoiding predators and returning safely to their burrows. Even more astonishing, when the stars are obscured by clouds, many dung beetle species can still find their way using the moon. Imagine a miniature beetle, only the size of your thumb, determinedly carrying a dung ball that's significantly larger than its own body. This extraordinary ability highlights the incredible ways that nature has adapted to thrive in various environments, showcasing the deep connections between the smallest of organisms and the vast universe around them. Just think about it. Nature's own little astronomers are at work every night. Most people don't know this, but Romans trusted poisoned wine. In ancient Rome, people had a fascinating belief that mixing wine with honey and various herbs could create an effective antidote to poison. This concoction, known as Mithridatium, became wildly popular among all social classes, from humble peasants to powerful emperors. The idea behind Mithridatium was that this magical mixture could ward off all sorts of toxins. The legendary king Mithridates VI, who supposedly consumed this potion daily, bolstered the myth's credibility. Stories suggested that he survived an assassination attempt involving poison, enhancing not only his reputation but also the potion's popularity. This belief granted many Romans a sense of security as they relaxed with their wine, fully convinced they were safe from harm. Picture a lively gathering in ancient Rome, where men and women clinked glasses filled with this enchanting mix, discussing everything from politics to everyday gossip, all without fear of hidden dangers. It's remarkable to consider how such simple ingredients, like honey and herbs, could evoke feelings of invincibility and shape perspectives on health and safety. Turns out, the truth is that utilities in Russia are cheap. In this vast nation famous for its stunning landscapes and vibrant culture, many newcomers are often surprised by the low living expenses. In particular, the average monthly cost for essential utilities, including electricity, water, and heating, averages around $52. This is a remarkable deal compared to the high costs found in several other countries. But that's just the beginning. Public transportation in major cities is equally easy on the wallet. For students, a subway pass can be as low as $6 per month, which means getting around is hassle-free and affordable. Even regular commuters benefit, as a standard subway ticket costs approximately $34 monthly. This affordability allows Russian residents to maintain a comfortable lifestyle, freeing up extra funds for leisure activities, dining out, or enjoying cultural experiences. Whether you're a student diving into studies, a working professional navigating the bustling city, or simply someone curious about Russian life, these incredible prices showcase how accessible everyday living can be in this remarkable country. Here's what actually happens when lions form prides. Lions are not just powerful beasts, they are family kings that thrive in intricate social structures called prides. A pride can consist of up to 30 members, demonstrating a complex web of relationships. Typically, several male lions defend a territory that can stretch over an impressive area of 250 km², while the lionesses, who are closely related, undertake most of the hunting. Their hunting techniques are remarkable, using teamwork. Some chase prey into blinds set by others, creating a deadly partnership that significantly boosts their success rates. Another fascinating aspect is the synchronized breeding cycles among lionesses, allowing them to raise cubs collectively. They even nurse each other's young, creating a strong sense of community and mutual support. Meanwhile, the dominant males are vigilant guardians, warding off any potential threats, including rival males. These fierce battles can even be life-and-death contests to keep control of their pride. Ultimately, their social dynamics not only enhance hunting efficiency and cub survival, but also firmly establish lions as masters of cooperation. How could nature be so clever? Believe it or not, peaceful borders really exist. The Canada-US border stretches an impressive 5,325 miles, making it the longest international border in the world without military patrols. This remarkable characteristic fosters mutual trust and cooperation between the two nations. Both countries not only share vast landscapes, but also enjoy a strong economic partnership and rich cultural ties. Rather than being marked by a heavy military presence, the border features friendly customs and immigration regulations, emphasizing smooth passage and connection. People frequently cross over for work, family visits, or to explore stunning national parks straddling the border. Interestingly, this unique peaceful relationship has paved the way for various collaborative initiatives, such as environmental conservation projects and coordinated disaster response. Along the border, you can find community events and exchanges that further enhance the friendship between Canadians and Americans. This remarkable border serves as a shining example of how nations can coexist harmoniously, proving that sometimes peace is indeed the key to a flourishing relationship. Here's a wild fact about electric catfish. These fascinating creatures, known scientifically as Melapterurus electricus, inhabit the murky waters of African rivers and possess an astonishing ability. They can generate electric shocks that reach up to 350 volts. This incredible feat is made possible by a specialized electric organ formed from modified muscle cells that allows the catfish to unleash powerful bursts of electricity to stun their prey. While they may look slow and harmless, electric catfish use their electric shock to immobilize smaller fish instantly, leaving them floating and helpless in the water. But their abilities don't stop there. This remarkable fish can even knock objects from human hands or stun larger animals such as perch and small crocodiles. Unlike their relatives, the electric eel, which delivers quick pulses, the electric catfish releases a steady discharge, making it an efficient predator in its environment. This unique adaptation not only aids in hunting, but also serves as a defense mechanism, showcasing nature's ability to innovate and evolve in unexpected ways. Isn't it amazing how nature can create such extraordinary strategies for survival? You won't believe this about Indonesia's volcanoes. This stunning archipelago isn't just a tropical paradise. It's also home to the most active volcanoes in the world. With over 130 active volcanoes, Indonesia's landscape is dramatically shaped by geological activity. One notable peak, Mount Merapi, located on the island of Java, consistently earns its title as one of the most active volcanoes globally, erupting frequently and impacting the lives of those nearby. Another volcano, Mount Krakatoa, became infamous after its catastrophic eruption in 1883, which unleashed powerful tsunamis and significantly altered weather patterns for years. These natural wonders are not merely breathtaking sights, they are reminders of Earth's ever-changing nature. Communities living near these volcanoes have developed a deep respect for their power and have learned to coexist. They celebrate the fertile soils enriched by volcanic ash, which support lush agriculture and vibrant crops. So, the next time you think of Indonesia, remember that beneath its beauty lies a world overflowing with volcanic energy and awe-inspiring geological processes. Here's what actually happens when you explore Torres del Paine Park. This breathtaking national park, nestled in Chilean Patagonia, is a natural wonderland overflowing with dramatic landscapes and vibrant wildlife. Picture towering granite peaks that seem to reach for the clouds, massive glaciers that create stunning ice formations, and crystal-clear lakes reflecting the astonishing surroundings. Spanning over 700 square kilometers, Torres del Paine offers an array of experiences for outdoor enthusiasts, photographers, and nature lovers. You can hike the well-marked trails, each promising its own captivating views and opportunities to encounter diverse wildlife like guanacos, soaring Andean condors, and even the elusive puma. Throughout the year, the park transforms. Summer bursts with colorful wildflowers, while winter blankets the landscape in sparkling snow. Whether you're gearing up for the challenging W Trek or enjoying a peaceful stroll, there's an adventure waiting for everyone. Beyond its picturesque beauty, Torres del Paine plays a crucial role in conserving unique plant and animal life. So, if you're craving your next adventure, why not consider discovering this remarkable gem of Chile? This might surprise you. How do pangolins defend themselves? Pangolins, unique mammals covered entirely in keratin scales, possess an incredible natural defense mechanism. When faced with danger, these fascinating creatures curl up tightly, showcasing only their formidable, overlapping scales. Made of the same hard protein found in our fingernails, these scales are not just tough, but also remarkably flexible, effectively deflecting bites from powerful predators like lions and leopards. Interestingly, mother pangolins take this protective strategy a step further. They protect their young by wrapping around them, creating a living shield that makes it hard for predators to penetrate. The effectiveness of this defense often leads potential threats to abandon their attack. However, their evolutionary prowess has not shielded them from human exploitation. Due to the widespread myth that their scales possess medicinal properties, pangolins are now among the most trafficked animals on the planet. conservationists are urgently working to safeguard these incredible creatures, whose silent strength and prehistoric armor make them some of the most extraordinary examples of mammalian evolution. Can we do enough to protect them? Did you know that emotions can cause real pain? It's astounding to realize that our brains treat emotional suffering much like physical pain. When experiencing heartbreak or grief, the same regions of the brain become active as they do during a physical injury. Neuroscientific studies have shown that when we feel emotional distress, such as losing a loved one or facing rejection, the brain responds by lighting up in familiar patterns, similar to when we stub our toe or scrape a knee. This fascinating link explains why one might describe feeling a pain in their chest when sad. Our bodies and minds aren't separate. They interact closely, and this interconnectedness emphasizes the importance of caring for our emotional health just as we do our physical health. Neglecting to address emotional pain can lead to further issues, including chronic stress and anxiety. By recognizing that feelings can hurt just as much as a bruise, we can foster a better understanding of mental well-being, seek help if needed, and engage in healthy coping strategies. Emotional health matters as much as physical health, so why not treat them equally? This might surprise you. Lobsters can live for 50 years. These fascinating creatures aren't just a delicacy. They're also one of the longest-living crustaceans in our oceans. Imagine a lobster swimming gracefully through the ocean for decades, growing larger and wiser as years pass. Scientists have discovered that lobsters can reach ages nearing half a century, largely due to their unique biology that defies traditional aging. Unlike many animals, lobsters don't show typical signs of aging. Instead, they keep growing throughout their lives, even regenerating lost claws after fierce battles with predators. This remarkable ability to regrow limbs serves as a crucial survival skill, allowing them to fend off threats while continuing to thrive in various environments. Additionally, lobsters exhibit a fascinating transformation. Over time, their shells change colors, creating a stunning visual display as they grow. Next time you spot a lobster, remember that you might be gazing at a creature that has outlived some of your favorite films. Isn't that incredible? Let's uncover the truth about Archaeopteryx. This remarkable creature, known as the first bird, was discovered in Germany and provides fascinating insights into the evolution of birds from their dinosaur ancestors. Dating back to the Jurassic period, Archaeopteryx's fossils were unearthed in 1861 at a limestone quarry in Solnhofen, renowned for its exceptional fossil preservation. These ancient remains showcase feathers strikingly similar to those found in modern birds, indicating that Archaeopteryx could glide and possibly flap its wings. The significance of this discovery was profound, as it bridged the gap between reptiles and birds, offering evidence that supported Charles Darwin's theory of evolution. The conditions in Solnhofen were nearly perfect for fossilization, capturing exquisite details of this creature, which was roughly the size of a crow. Envision a small feathered dinosaur flitting among ancient trees millions of years ago, a living connection to our world today. Archaeopteryx symbolizes the incredible journey of evolution, highlighting the adaptability and transformation of life throughout the ages. Is it really true that bungee jumping began here? The Kawara Gorge Suspension Bridge in New Zealand isn't just a bridge, it's the mecca for thrill seekers. This iconic structure, standing 43 meters above the rushing Kawara River, became the world's first commercial bungee jumping site in 1988. Picture yourself at the edge, your heart pounding, as you gaze down at the swirling waters below, surrounded by stunning landscapes straight out of a postcard. This bridge offers more than just a leap into the unknown. It connects to the beautiful Queenstown Trail, which delights hikers and bikers alike. As you traverse this scenic route, you'll encounter breathtaking views of the gorge and river, perfect for capturing those Instagram-worthy moments. Whether you decide to take the plunge and experience the thrill of freefall or simply want to soak in the magnificent views, the Kawarau Bridge guarantees an unforgettable experience. For anyone seeking adventure, this site represents the essence of pure exhilaration, a testament to New Zealand's adventurous spirit. Will you dare to jump? Scientists recently discovered that Visby is a time machine. This captivating city, nestled on the picturesque Baltic island of Gotland in Sweden, transports visitors straight to the medieval era. With its remarkable 13th-century city wall intact, Visby showcases impressive gates and watchtowers that narrate tales from centuries ago. As you wander through its charming cobblestone streets, the vibrant medieval houses and ancient church ruins seem to come alive with history. Imagine the sights and sounds of a bustling marketplace during the famous medieval week every summer. This event invites tourists to experience a blend of colorful parades, lively markets, and thrilling tournaments, all designed to make history come alive. Beyond its historical allure, Visby also boasts dramatic limestone cliffs along a stunning coastline, providing breathtaking views of the Baltic Sea. The combination of rich heritage and stunning natural beauty makes Visby a unique destination. So, are you ready to explore a city where every stone tells a story and the past feels like the present? Here's a wild fact about pufferfish, nature's living landmine or dinner delicacy. It may seem incredible, but the pufferfish transforms into a living landmine. Small and slow, this fascinating creature is renowned for its astonishing ability to inflate dramatically when threatened, turning into a round, spiky orb that's tough to bite or swallow. When danger looms, the pufferfish quickly gulps water or air, swelling to several times its normal size. This inflation not only deters predators, but also displays its unique adaptations, with skin embedded with sharp spines. Many species of pufferfish contain tetrodotoxin, one of the deadliest natural poisons known, which is found in their liver, ovaries, and skin. Just a tiny amount can be lethal to humans and animals alike, creating a mystery around why they are considered a delicacy in Japan, known as fugu. Preparing fugu is an art, as highly trained chefs must carefully remove the toxic parts to serve it safely. Scientists are now studying the pufferfish's inflation mechanism, its flexible internal chambers and muscular valves, as inspiration for new, expandable biomaterials. This unassuming creature shows that in nature, sometimes the best defense is a surprise. Here's a wild fact about Slovenia's Blood Castle. Perched dramatically on a steep cliff high above Lake Bled, Blood Castle stands out as a breathtaking marvel of history and architecture. Known as the oldest castle in Slovenia, it captivates visitors with both its storied past and stunning views. A short hike leads adventurers up to the castle, rewarding them with panoramic sights of the shimmering lake, the charming island at the center, and the majestic Julian Alps in the backdrop. With each step, the fresh mountain air invigorates your senses, while centuries of history surround you. Legends speak of knights and nobles who once traversed its halls, fueling the imagination and enriching your visit. Whether you're hiking for fitness, snapping photos to capture the moment, or just soaking in the mesmerizing scenery, Blood Castle offers a unique blend of natural beauty and historical intrigue. This remarkable destination not only showcases Slovenia's rich heritage, but also invites you to explore and connect with an extraordinary landscape. Are you ready to discover the magic of Blood Castle? Believe it or not, the kakapo is a unique parrot. This extraordinary bird, known scientifically as Strigops habroptilus, is the only nocturnal parrot in the world, making it a true marvel of nature. Weighing up to 4 kilograms, the kakapo cannot fly, so it has developed a chubby, moss-green appearance that helps it blend into New Zealand's lush forests. As night falls, this remarkable parrot waddles silently through the underbrush, guided by its exceptional sense of smell and acute hearing, both uncommon traits for birds. During the breeding season, male kakapos produce deep, resonant calls that travel across valleys, attracting females while they show off their vibrant personalities. These solitary birds are equipped with powerful legs and beaks that aid them in climbing trees, and their soft, fluffy feathers provide insulation against the night chill. Once abundant, kakapos face drastic decline due to introduced predators, but thanks to dedicated conservation efforts, their population has now increased to over 250 individuals. The kakapo serves as a living link to a time when birds thrived in a mammal-free paradise, reminding us of the importance of protecting our planet's unique biodiversity. Believe it or not, Jupiter's gravity is incredibly powerful. Imagine standing on the surface of Jupiter, where the gravity is a staggering 2.5 times stronger than what we experience on Earth. If you weigh 100 pounds here, you would feel as heavy as 250 pounds there. This immense gravitational strength results from Jupiter being the largest planet in our solar system, with a mass that exerts a powerful pull on everything in its vicinity. Jupiter's gravity plays a vital role in maintaining its thick atmosphere, which is filled with swirling clouds and spectacular storms, including the iconic Great Red Spot. This storm, larger than Earth, has been raging for centuries and showcases the dynamic weather patterns influenced by Jupiter's gravity. However, the same gravitational force makes it virtually impossible for humans to stand or move around comfortably on the planet. Instead of solid ground, you'd find yourself surrounded by a dense layer of gas that grows increasingly heavy the deeper you descend. Such extreme conditions remind us of the fascinating diversity in our solar system and highlight just how different our neighboring planets can be. Hard to believe, but gladiators were more than fighters. In the bustling heart of the Roman Empire, where the Colosseum echoed with cheers and roars, gladiators were trained warriors who honed their skills in special schools known as ludi. These institutions were run by expert trainers called lanistas, who meticulously developed the gladiators' abilities, preparing them for fierce arena battles that enthralled the public. Envision early mornings at these training grounds, resonating with the sounds of clashing swords and the shouts of eager trainers. Gladiators practiced tirelessly, mastering not just combat techniques, but also teamwork. They often fought in pairs or groups. The ludi fostered discipline and resilience, teaching fighters to endure physical pain and psychological strain. Although they were often viewed as mere entertainers, gladiators led rich lives, forming strong bonds with their trainers and fellow warriors, and at times earning celebrity status. Their existence was harsh, but through intense training, they became symbols of bravery and skill forever etched in the annals of history. How did these fighters inspire such lasting legends? Is it really true that lizards can run on water? The common basilisk aptly nicknamed the Jesus Christ lizard, showcases an astonishing ability to sprint across water surfaces. This remarkable creature, scientifically known as Basiliscus basiliscus, can dash for short distances without sinking. When startled, it unleashes its large hind feet, which feature fringe-like scales, to create small air pockets that counteract gravity. By executing rapid steps, up to 20 times per second, the basilisk maintains its buoyancy for distances of up to 5 meters before it inevitably sinks. Interestingly, young basilisks excel at this water-running escapade, allowing them to evade predators with swift, darting movements across streams and rivers. This extraordinary ability balances speed with the principles of physics, illustrating a fascinating intersection of nature and science. Researchers in fields like engineering are captivated by the basilisk's foot structure and movement, proving that nature often inspires technological advances. The basilisk's incredible running on water isn't merely a biblical myth. It embodies real biological ingenuity that continues to amaze us. Believe it or not, cheetahs are nature's racing cars. These incredible animals can accelerate from 0 to 97 km/h in just 3 seconds, making them the fastest land animals on Earth. Every element of their design contributes to their lightning speed and agility. With a lightweight skeleton and an ultra-flexible spine, cheetahs can stretch their bodies as they leap forward almost like a coiled spring. Their long, powerful limbs, combined with semi-retractable claws that provide excellent traction, ensure they maintain grip while racing across the plains. Additionally, enlarged nostrils and lungs allow for increased oxygen uptake, vital for their high-speed chases. However, this extraordinary pace comes with limits. Cheetahs can only maintain such velocity for about 20 to 30 seconds before overheating. During pursuits, their ability to make sharp turns is enhanced by a long tail that functions like a rudder, improving maneuverability. After a sprint, cheetahs often pant heavily to cool down and may rest for up to an hour. Thus, the cheetah epitomizes high-performance hunting, showcasing the remarkable power of evolution. Believe it or not, pink is an optical illusion. The color pink, often linked to fun and warmth, isn't simply a single color like blue or green. In fact, pink doesn't have a specific wavelength of light. Instead, our brains perform a remarkable trick. They combine the wavelengths of red and violet light to create the vibrant hue we perceive as pink. This combination is an example of additive color mixing, where seeing both red and blue light leads our brains to interpret the mixture as pink. It's fascinating how our perception of color relies more on the interaction of different light wavelengths than on direct reality. Moreover, additional factors like lighting conditions and surrounding colors can alter our perception. Pink surrounds us in various forms, from blooming flowers to delicious desserts, continually reminding us of this captivating color interplay. So, the next time you admire a bright pink sky at sunset or enjoy a pink ice cream cone, reflect on the complex scientific phenomenon taking place in your mind that brings that joyful shade to life. Here's a wild fact about the Ice Hotel in Sweden. Every year in Sweden, a stunning hotel made entirely out of ice and snow springs to life, captivating visitors with its magical allure. Situated in the small village of Jukkasjärvi, just above the Arctic Circle, the Ice Hotel is more than just a seasonal attraction. It's a masterpiece of art and engineering. Skilled artisans collect about 5,000 tons of ice from the nearby Torne River each winter, transforming it into breathtaking rooms. Elaborate sculptures and even a lively ice bar. The hotel's design changes annually, with each season bringing new artistry and themed suites that showcase creativity at its finest. Staying at the Ice Hotel is not merely about experiencing its chilly charm. It also offers an abundance of exciting winter activities. Guests can enjoy exhilarating dog sledding adventures, speeding along on snowmobiles, or unwinding in a cozy sauna to escape the cold. As spring approaches, the hotel melts back into the river, ensuring that each stay is a truly unique experience. Imagine curling up in a sleeping bag on an ice bed. How many places can boast such a frosty adventure? Believe it or not, your body has its own cleanup crew. When cells inside our body die, a remarkable process called phagocytosis takes place, orchestrated by special white blood cells known as phagocytes. Imagine these phagocytes as tiny janitors tirelessly moving around in your bloodstream, scouting for dead or damaged cells that sacrifice their lives for the greater good of your health. Whenever they encounter these cellular remnants, they spring into action, engulfing and digesting the unwanted debris, effectively breaking it down into smaller, usable components. This essential process not only eliminates the clutter, but also recycles valuable materials like proteins and nutrients, which can then be repurposed to support new cell growth. Phagocytosis is a crucial part of our immune response, acting as a defense mechanism that protects us from infections and diseases. So, the next time you scratch your knee or feel under the weather, remember that these incredible phagocytes are working diligently behind the scenes, ensuring your body remains in top shape and ready to fight off any health challenges. You might be shocked to learn that Stonehenge had secrets. This ancient marvel has puzzled historians and archaeologists for centuries, raising questions about its true purpose. One notable theory posits that Stonehenge acted as an astronomical observatory, meticulously designed to align with the summer and winter solstices. This precise alignment allowed ancient people to monitor celestial events, critical for timing agricultural activities and ensuring survival. Imagine our ancestors, guided by the stars, planning their planting seasons around these monumental stones. In addition to its astronomical significance, some scholars propose another captivating theory. Stonehenge might have served as a healing center or a sacred site for rituals. Evidence suggests it attracted individuals seeking solace and spiritual connection, fostering a sense of community among diverse groups. Both theories are supported by archaeological findings, yet the definitive purpose of Stonehenge remains elusive. Why did ancient people invest such energy and resources into constructing this iconic landmark? Was it primarily a scientific tool, or did it embody deeper meanings that resonate even today? The mystery of Stonehenge continues to enchant us, inviting fresh perspectives and explorations. Let's uncover the truth about Salary's salty origins. The word salary has a captivating backstory that reaches deep into ancient Rome. It stems from the Latin word salarium, derived from sal, meaning salt. In antiquity, salt wasn't just a simple seasoning, it was a highly sought-after commodity, crucial for preserving food like meat. To sustain themselves, people would go to great lengths to procure this precious resource. Remarkably, Roman soldiers often received their pay in salt, a practice that illustrates its immense value at the time, earning it the nickname white gold. This historical tidbit underscores the significance of salt in daily life. To earn one's salt meant fulfilling one's duties effectively, a phrase that continues to resonate today. So, the next time you look at your paycheck, take a moment to reflect on how it connects to the humble beginnings of salary tied to an everyday item. Isn't it fascinating to realize that our modern financial systems can be traced back to a simple mineral we use in cooking? Just think about that next time you add a pinch of salt. Believe it or not, elephants mourn their dead. Elephants don't just live in social structures, they form deep emotional bonds with each other. When a herd member passes away, these magnificent creatures exhibit behaviors that resemble human grief. They approach the body gently, using their trunks to touch the bones, and often stay near the deceased for hours or even days. Remarkably, elephants have been sighted returning to these grave sites years later, where they stand silently, displaying signs of sorrow. In their daily lives, elephants communicate joy with trumpeting sounds and rumbling vibrations that can be felt several kilometers away underground. Their intelligence shines as they form long-lasting friendships and even recognize themselves in mirrors, showcasing their self-awareness. When a fellow elephant is injured or sick, the herd tends to rally around, helping their vulnerable mates. Neuroscientific studies have revealed that their brains possess structures associated with emotional intelligence similar to those in humans. Elephants challenge the notion that deep feelings and empathy belong solely to us, reminding us that the bonds of love and loss echo across the savannah. What if I told you about Antarctica's blood falls? At the stunning Taylor Island, visitors encounter an incredible spectacle. The Blood Falls, a mesmerizing waterfall that challenges everything you thought you knew about nature. Unlike typical waterfalls that sparkle with clear blue water, this extraordinary cascade flows with a deep, eerie red, evoking a sense of wonder and intrigue. The secret behind this unusual color lies in the iron-rich water seeping from beneath the glacier. As this highly saline and acidic water emerges, it meets the frigid air and begins to oxidize, creating the distinctive red hue. This geological marvel not only captivates viewers with its striking appearance, but also offers scientists a glimpse into the complexity of life in extreme environments. The blood falls exemplify how unique conditions on Earth can lead to astonishing natural phenomena, demonstrating that even in Antarctica's frozen landscapes, life adapts and thrives. This captivating waterfall challenges our perceptions and invites exploration. What other wonders might Antarctica be hiding? Believe it or not, ever felt your thumb's heartbeat? Discover why it matters. Did you know each of your thumbs has its very own pulse? That's right. Thanks to a blood vessel known as the radial artery, which runs along the thumb side of your wrist, each thumb receives a dedicated supply of oxygen-rich blood. This unique setup not only ensures your thumbs function properly, but also allows you to measure your pulse right on your thumb. By applying just the right pressure, you might discover a gentle thumping that reminds you of the life coursing through even your smallest digits. Isn't it fascinating how our bodies work in such intricate ways? This little artery doesn't merely keep your thumbs active for texting, playing an instrument, or crafting. It highlights how every part of you, no matter how small, plays a vital role. Next time you think about your hands, remember that those thumbs are not just for giving a thumbs up. They have their own heartbeat, a testament to the complex design of our bodies and their many wonders. You won't believe this about Arctic foxes. These remarkable creatures are not only adorable, but also master survivalists with a wardrobe that adapts to extreme environments. The Arctic fox undergoes an incredible transformation twice a year, changing from a thin brownish-gray coat in summer to a thick, snowy white fur in winter. This seasonal change is crucial for survival. The lighter coat helps the fox blend seamlessly into the winter landscape, offering camouflage against predators and prey alike. What's even more astonishing is that their fur isn't just for show. It provides exceptional insulation. Arctic foxes can withstand frigid temperatures, not feeling cold until it plummets below 50 degrees. Their paws are specially adapted too, covered in fur that gives them traction on ice while keeping their feet warm. Unlike many animals that migrate or hibernate during harsh winters, the Arctic fox remains active throughout the year, proving that adaptation can take various forms. So next time you see one of these clever foxes darting across the tundra, remember their incredible evolutionary journey that allows them to thrive in such a challenging habitat. You won't believe this about cities below sea level. That's right. Two striking capital cities, Amsterdam and Baku, find themselves in the rare position of being below sea level. Amsterdam, the picturesque heart of the Netherlands, rests about 2 meters beneath the water's surface. This is no accident. Over centuries, the Dutch have ingeniously reclaimed land from the sea, employing dikes and sophisticated water management systems to keep their vibrant city thriving. Meanwhile, Baku, the capital of Azerbaijan, plunges even deeper, sitting roughly 28 meters below sea level along the Caspian Sea's coast. This fact makes it the lowest national capital on Earth. The Caspian Sea offers an incredible ecological diversity and holds the title of the largest enclosed body of water, which makes the region fascinating in both nature and history. Both cities reveal extraordinary human resilience and adaptability, showcasing stunning architecture and a rich cultural tapestry that draws millions of tourists. Can you imagine the marvel of living in a city literally below sea level? These places not only highlight unique geographical challenges, but also celebrate human innovation. You won't believe this about moving to Singapore. Relocating to Singapore can feel like a thrilling adventure, but it requires careful financial planning and diligent research. Known for its stunning skyline and vibrant culture, Singapore offers a unique blend of modernity and tradition. However, it is also notorious for its high cost of living, which can surprise newcomers. From housing to groceries, everyday expenses can quickly add up, so understanding the local rental market is crucial before making a move. Are you prepared to pay a premium for that perfect apartment in a popular neighborhood? It's important to budget for utilities as well, including internet and electricity, as they can be higher than expected. Moreover, familiarizing yourself with healthcare costs and transportation fares, especially if you plan to use public transit, can help paint a clearer picture of your monthly budget. It's not just about the enjoyment of exploring this bustling metropolis. Ensuring your finances are in order will make your adventure more enjoyable. Researching job opportunities can also alleviate some financial burden, allowing you to fully embrace life in this incredible city. You might be shocked to learn that crocodile tears aren't emotional. The popular saying suggests that this expression of fake sorrow reflects human behavior, but it stems from a fascinating biological fact. When crocodiles eat, their muscular jaws exert pressure on specific glands, triggering the release of tears, not out of sadness, but to protect their eyes. Hunting along sandy shores can lead to irritants getting into their eyes, and these tears help to flush them out, ensuring they maintain clear vision while searching for prey. This remarkable trait was first documented back in the 14th century, yet it has often been misinterpreted as a sign of emotional crying, which gave rise to the metaphor of crocodile tears. Interestingly, these cold-blooded predators operate on instinct rather than emotional empathy, emphasizing their role as efficient hunters. Researchers today are exploring similar tear mechanisms in other animals, revealing that tears can serve multiple functions beyond emotion, acting as essential tools for hygiene and protection. So, the next time you hear about crocodile tears, remember the science behind the myth. What if I told you about sumo wrestling's rich history? This traditional Japanese sport, captivating audiences for over 1,500 years, is much more than a mere contest of strength. Sumo isn't just about two hefty athletes in the ring. It's a magnificent spectacle filled with age-old rituals and ceremonies. Before each match, wrestlers engage in purifying the ring with salt and performing a lively dance called shiko, reflecting the spiritual roots of Shinto beliefs. These practices underscore sumo's cultural significance, showing a deep connection to Japan's heritage. Originating as a way to entertain the gods and ensure plentiful harvests, sumo has transformed throughout the centuries. Today, it features a ranking system and unique attire, such as the distinctive mawashi, the belt worn by rikishi. These wrestlers commit themselves to rigorous training and strict diets, embodying principles of discipline and respect. Each match combines fierce competition with a profound reverence for tradition, making sumo wrestling a timeless symbol of Japanese culture that continues to attract fans worldwide. Turns out, the truth is that currency is far from ordinary. For thousands of years, humans have engaged in a remarkable variety of trading practices, far beyond the simple exchange of coins and paper money. Imagine using items like pepper or tea as payment instead of cash. In different cultures, people have relied on unique goods such as pelts, beads, barley, and even rum to settle their debts. This fascinating evolution of currency illustrates how value can shift based on local resources and societal needs. For instance, in regions where livestock thrived, cows or goats became symbols of wealth, dramatically changing the landscape of economic relations. Meanwhile, arrowheads or knives, essential for survival, also found their place in commerce, underlining the deep connection between daily needs and trading practices. The versatility of currency reflects human creativity, adapting to the changing world around us. As you consider your next purchase, reflect on the vast history of trade. What if cash disappeared tomorrow? How would you negotiate value in today's world? This might surprise you. Alaska's earthquakes are astonishing. This massive state experiences a surprising average of 1,000 earthquakes every month. The reason behind this seismic activity lies in its position on a fast-moving underwater tectonic fault, specifically the North American and Pacific plates. These two colossal tectonic plates are constantly shifting and sliding against one another, generating immense pressure that eventually gets released as earthquakes. In fact, approximately 80% of the earthquakes that occur in the United States happen right here in Alaska. While many of these quakes are too small for residents to feel, some are powerful enough to cause significant tremors, shaking buildings and altering landscapes. This frequent seismic activity profoundly shapes the lives of Alaskans, who often prepare for the unexpected with safety kits and knowledge of how to respond during quakes. Moreover, Alaska's unique geological features make it a fascinating area for scientists, providing vital data that enhances our understanding of earthquake behavior. Discover how these quakes not only affect infrastructure, but also influence the natural environment and wildlife in this stunning state. You won't believe Hawaiian pizza's surprising origins. This beloved dish, a delightful mix of savory ham and sweet pineapple, actually originated in Canada, not the tropical paradise of Hawaii. The creation of Hawaiian pizza is credited to Sam Panopoulos, a Greek immigrant who arrived in Canada in the 1950s. Seeking to attract diners to his restaurant in Ontario, Sam and his brothers decided to experiment with pizza toppings in 1962. They boldly placed canned pineapple on a pizza, and the unique combination was an immediate success, quickly becoming a favorite among customers. Sam's daring choice to blend the tropical fruit with traditional pizza toppings forever changed pizza menus across North America. Interestingly, despite its name, Hawaiian pizza does not have deep ties to Hawaiian culture, but rather stands as an example of the culinary ingenuity of immigrants blending flavors from various backgrounds. Today, Hawaiian pizza remains a divisive topic among pizza lovers, igniting fierce discussions about the legitimacy of pineapple as a topping. Regardless, it serves as a delicious reminder of how food can connect diverse cultures. Here's something incredible about gold and its rarity. Gold, a metal that has fascinated humans for centuries, is astonishingly rare. Could you believe that all the gold ever mined totals about 187,000 metric tons? This amount is enough to fit into just 3 Olympic-sized swimming pools. Most of this precious metal is stored away in secure vaults, with central banks and wealthy individuals hoarding it as a safeguard against economic instability. Gold also plays a significant role in jewelry and high-tech electronics, highlighting its versatility beyond mere adornment. The allure of gold stems from its unique properties. It resists corrosion, is easily molded into intricate shapes, and possesses a breathtaking luster. Ancient civilizations from Egypt to the Incas viewed gold as divine, often associating it with wealth and power. However, despite its cultural significance and historical relevance, the physical volume of gold is surprisingly compact. This serves as a powerful reminder that rarity rather than abundance determines value, making the treasured gold we often covet feel all the more precious. Why exactly does the Mona Lisa hide in a salt mine? During the chaos of World War II, priceless artworks were under constant threat from looters, especially the infamous Nazi forces. To combat this, a group known as the Monuments Men emerged, comprising art historians and specialists tasked with rescuing cultural treasures. In 1945, they made a remarkable discovery deep within the Altusee salt mine in the Austrian Alps. The world-renowned Mona Lisa was preserved alongside countless other masterpieces. The mine's unique environment offered an ideal refuge, maintaining a stable climate that shielded the painting from potential damage. Not only did it protect the canvas and frame from wear, but it also kept the artwork safe from bombs and thieves. The Mona Lisa, known for her enigmatic smile, emerged from the depths, symbolizing resilience and the human spirit's fight to protect beauty amidst turmoil. This daring rescue wasn't merely about saving art, it was about preserving cultural identity during one of history's darkest times. Isn't it fascinating how art endured while the world around it fell apart? Let's uncover the truth about mosquito diets. Surprisingly, these tiny insects have vastly different eating habits based on their gender. Male mosquitoes primarily feast on nectar, similar to butterflies, and are crucial pollinators in many ecosystems. In contrast, female mosquitoes require blood to support their reproductive process. This gruesome necessity becomes apparent during summer months when they buzz around, seeking a host to provide the protein and iron for their eggs. But did you know that mosquitoes have also played unexpected roles in crime solving? In Finland, police once utilized a mosquito to crack a case after a car theft. They discovered a mosquito trapped inside the stolen vehicle, which contained blood that led them to vital DNA evidence. This innovative use of a mosquito highlights not only their unique role in nature, but also underscores how even the smallest creatures can make a significant impact on our lives. So the next time you encounter one of these pesky bloodsuckers, consider the fascinating possibilities they might hold, both in nature and beyond. You might be shocked to learn that oppression backfired. In the 1770s, tensions soared between the British government and the American colonies, particularly Massachusetts. The British aimed to maintain control by imposing harsh measures, including the closure of Boston Harbor, which crippled local trade and had a devastating effect on the economy. Additionally, they dissolved the locally elected government, replacing it with British officials who were seen as foreign rulers. Accused colonists faced trials far from their communities, intensifying feelings of injustice and resentment. Astonishingly, rather than cowering in fear, residents banded together, invigorating a sense of solidarity against their oppressors. The British soldiers' occupation of homes was intended to reinforce authority, yet it only fueled anger and desire for self-determination among the colonists. This oppressive climate paradoxically inspired the very unity the British sought to prevent, culminating in a defiant spirit that played a crucial role in the American Revolution. The struggle for freedom transformed intimidation into a resounding battle cry for independence. So, did the British really think they could silence the colonists? Believe it or not, car ownership is evolving rapidly. Despite a noticeable increase in household car ownership from 2015 to 2022, a surprising trend is unfolding. The total number of vehicles on American roads has actually decreased over the past 30 years. This intriguing shift signals a significant change in how families view car ownership. Many households that historically had multiple cars are now choosing to maintain just one or two. Several factors fuel this trend, including the rise of ride-sharing services like Uber and Lyft, which present convenient alternatives to owning a second vehicle. Additionally, urban living is gaining popularity, as more people relocate to cities where reliable public transport is readily available. Environmental consciousness is also influencing decisions, as individuals become increasingly mindful of their carbon footprints. Notably, younger generations tend to prioritize experiences over material possessions, prompting them to rethink their need for cars. With all these dynamics at play, one must wonder, what does the future hold for American roads and our evolving relationship with vehicles? Is it really true that Mongolia offers free Wi-Fi in nature? This incredible reality reveals the remarkable development of Mongolia's telecommunications landscape. As the country transitions into the digital age, even the expansive steppe, home to traditional nomadic communities, boasts access to free Wi-Fi hotspots. Picture yourself wandering through Mongolia's stunning grasslands, where herders can check their messages or manage their businesses online. For nomadic families, this connection is vital, enabling them to stay in touch with loved ones and access important services like healthcare or educational resources. With approximately 30% of Mongolia's population living in the vast countryside, reliable internet access significantly impacts their daily lives. It empowers individuals to embrace modern conveniences while honoring their heritage. This blend of tradition and technology brings a fresh perspective, illustrating how cultures can evolve without losing their essence. Today, whether you're enjoying the spectacular scenery or sharing a moment on social media, Mongolia is redefining connectivity amid its breathtaking landscapes. Isn't it fascinating how technology shapes remote lives? Let's uncover the truth about Discover the Secret to Never Smelling Bad. Imagine a world where the typical concerns about body odor simply vanish. This is a reality for about 2–3% of the human population, who possess a remarkable genetic mutation that changes how their bodies produce odors, particularly when it comes to sweat. These fortunate individuals can engage in high-energy activities such as vigorous workouts, marathons, or sports without the usual post-exercise worries. While most of us reach for deodorant after a good gym session, their bodies lack the bacteria that typically create those unpleasant smells. The science behind this phenomenon lies in the unique ways our bodies break down sweat, which differs greatly among individuals due to genetic variations. This mutation serves as a fascinating example of human diversity and the quirks of genetics. So, next time you're out exercising and notice a less than pleasant aroma in the air, remember, some people are entirely free from that concern. Isn't it fascinating how our bodies can vary so much? What if I told you about Hanoi's thrilling train street? This captivating destination in Vietnam provides an experience unlike any other. Picture this: a lively street filled with colorful shops, cozy cafes, and friendly locals, all nestled alongside narrow railway tracks. Just moments before a train barrels through, everyone knows the drill. Shoppers and diners step aside, and tourists excitedly grab their cameras. The trains glide so close to the buildings that it feels as if you could reach out and touch them as they zoom past in a flash. This exhilarating moment seamlessly mixes daily life with the rush of modern transport. Local residents have ingeniously adapted to this unique situation, positioning tables and chairs mere inches from the tracks, allowing both locals and visitors to soak up the vibrant atmosphere. When the train arrives, a lively hustle ensues as people make way, only to return to their leisurely activities in an instant. This quirky coexistence of community and rail travel not only dazzles curious explorers, but also captures the essence of Hanoi's rhythm. Train Street isn't just about trains. It's a vibrant slice of life that invites you into the beating heart of this incredible city. Believe it or not, Mike the Headless Chicken thrived. In 1945, an extraordinary chicken named Mike achieved fame due to his astonishing survival story. A farmer in Colorado accidentally beheaded Mike with an axe, but remarkably, the blade missed his jugular vein, leaving part of his brainstem intact. This bizarre twist of fate enabled Mike to live for an astonishing 18 months without his head. His owner, Lloyd Olson, discovered that Mike could still eat and drink. He cleverly fed him soft foods like corn and milk by dropping them into his mouth. As news of this incredible creature spread, Mike quickly became a sensation, drawing crowds eager to witness the headless wonder. He starred in a traveling show, captivating audiences across the country and sparking curiosity about biology and the limits of life. Mike's unusual journey serves as a fascinating reminder of the resilience of nature and the surprises that life can offer. This quirky tale remains a cherished part of agricultural folklore, illustrating how the extraordinary can emerge from the ordinary and challenging our understanding of life itself. Believe it or not, bananas and plantains are different. You might be surprised to learn that while both belong to the same family, They cater to different tastes and culinary uses. Bananas, often found in the produce aisle, are typically sweet and enjoyed raw. Their creamy texture and vibrant yellow hue make them the perfect snack or smoothie ingredient. On the other hand, plantains can be a bit misleading as they are often mistaken for regular bananas. These starchy relatives have a thicker skin and are usually green when sold, indicating their maturity. Unlike sweet bananas, plantains are firm and savory, making them a staple in numerous global cuisines. While bananas shine in desserts, plantains are versatile and are commonly sliced and fried, boiled or baked for tasty side dishes that accompany many meals. Cooking plantains enhances their natural flavor and allows for creative culinary experiments. From tostones in Latin American dishes to fufu in African cuisine. So, the next time you're at the grocery store, take a moment to appreciate the differences between these two fruits because they each add their own unique flavor to our meals. Let's uncover the truth about Mississippi River ice loss. The Mississippi River, an iconic American waterway, is experiencing alarming changes as climate change alters its seasonal patterns. Typically, winter blankets the river in a layer of ice, but this phenomenon is becoming increasingly rare. Warmer global temperatures cause the ice to melt significantly earlier, which poses serious challenges. One major risk is the formation of ice jams, which occur when melting ice accumulates in certain areas, obstructing the river's flow and potentially leading to floods in nearby regions. The repercussions extend beyond flooding. A decline in ice cover disrupts the delicate balance of the local ecosystem. Fish species depend on predictable migration patterns, which can be thrown into chaos by such climate shifts. Additionally, local economies that rely on winter activities, including ice fishing and tourism, may suffer without the seasonal ice. As the Mississippi continues its transformation, understanding these critical changes is essential for developing strategies to safeguard both communities and wildlife. What will happen next if this trend continues? Have you ever wondered why many can't drink milk? Lactose intolerance affects about 68% of people around the world, and it's all about how your body processes dairy over time. When we're young, we produce ample lactase, the enzyme responsible for breaking down lactose, the sugar found in milk. However, as we age, the amount of lactase our bodies produce often decreases. This reduction makes it challenging for many individuals to enjoy milk and cheese without experiencing discomfort, such as bloating or stomach cramps. Isn't it fascinating how our bodies change? Different populations showcase this phenomenon in unique ways. For example, Northern Europeans often boast a genetic mutation that allows most of them to continue producing lactase into adulthood. This genetic trait means they can indulge in ice cream and cheese without issue. In contrast, regions like East Asia experience much higher rates of lactose intolerance, with many adults struggling to digest dairy products. This variation emphasizes how our diets and genetics have evolved together over thousands of years, illustrating the remarkable diversity of human biology and nutrition.